Welcome back once again, and so happy to have you here today. And we are going to discuss some very important questions today. And here we go. A nurse in a clinic is caring for a client who has frequent migraine headaches. The client asks about foods that may cause migraine headaches. The nurse should recommend that the client avoid which of the following food? Select or that apply. Okay. Is there anybody who suffer from migraine? Is there anything which you think, like food items, which is causing you that? Coffee. Okay, I agree with that. Coffee, the caffeine in coffee is something which might trigger to get that. Anything else? Any food items which pickles, chocolate? Okay. See, the answer is right there. Chips. Chips, actually chips, yes. Chips are not okay. You know, the Doritos, the nachos, the Cheetos, those chips, not okay. Why chips are not okay? Any idea? What is there in those Doritos and nachos and chips and what else kind of Cheetos and all those salts? Hungry. Okay, sodium is one, but there is something else. They have this thing, MSG, monosodium glutamate, and frozen meals have that. Fast food, McDonald's, fries, KFC chicken, okay, the fast food, the chips, instant noodle soups, canned food, soups and sauce, the soy sauce, the oyster sauce, all those sauce which they make, when they make it, they add this monosodium glutamate, MSG. That is a trigger. That's bad. Another one, the tyramine. Tyramine is something which is more produced in foods when it gets aged, like fermented, or when we add yeast and then we make it fermented, like when you're making anything at home, like even baking goods, when we add all those yeast and everything, like bread and stuff, it is going to be increase. The tyramine levels will increase. And so anything which is not fresh is not going to be okay. So avoid foods containing tyramine, like pickles and nuts, coffee, beer, wine, artificial sweetener. Again, that also has tyramine. Aged cheese. Avoid food with nitrates, like nitrates and nitrates. They treat that when cured meats, like salami, pepperoni pizza. It has two things: pizza, pepperoni, and the bread is like you make yeast and everything in it, and then pepperoni is bad, and then on top of that there's a lot of cheese. So it's a bad combination for people with migraine. Okay, so and bacon. Oh, okay, bacon. It's going to be hard. And sausage and ham and smoked fish. Whenever we smoke things, there's going to be more nitrates and nitrites coming into it. And milk products. Some people may be okay with 1% milk or 2% milk, but they cannot take whole milk. Then they might get, and we will say keep a food diary, food journal, so that way they can write things down and see what is causing the issue, and that might help, because it could be very different for each person. And eat a regular schedule. Don't skip a meal. When you are getting hungry, that's going to be more problem. So never skip a meal. Eat at regular schedule. Small frequent meals are the best, or at least take some bedtime snack after supper if you are going to have a long time break between supper and bedtime. Then you have to have a snack in between, so you won't be hungry. Limit alcohol. Avoid smoking. Smoking increases the migraine. Okay, so now that we know all that, let's go back and see what is the answer now, right? And I would say salted cashews. No, right? This is not okay, because the cashews are nuts, and sometimes salt can be a problem, nuts can be a problem. So this is one of our answer, because it says avoid. So avoid. Aged cheese, avoid. Egg is okay. Frozen strawberries are okay. Egg is okay. Pickles, no. Pickles, no. Now, why frozen strawberries are okay? I mean, it is still fresh food. We are not adding anything into it. It's just been frozen, doesn't mean that we are adding preservatives into it. Okay, there is nothing. It's just the strawberries are just frozen itself. So it's okay. It's a fruit. Here we are. So let's say this is a glass. You must have heard this before, but just listen to me for one time. Huh? So this is the glass, and I'm going to put oranges in this. Okay, so we're going to fill this glass with orange. So I have 1 orange, 2 orange, 3 orange. I think we have one more. So yeah, we'll try to put that. Not much. It won't go, but can we say this is full now? At least like full with oranges. I mean, I cannot get any more oranges in here. So this is it, right? Full with oranges. All right, so let's keep it there. Now we are going to take some of this, little biscuits kind of things. Okay, like we put it in soups and all. So I'm just going to put some more here. Now, can I put some more here? And the answer is yes, I can put them there, right? I still have space there. I actually have more space. I can include more things here. I can put more. So even though it looks like it was full with oranges, I still have space where I can put little things in, right? This is good. Okay, just keep that in your mind. I'm going to keep this here. Now listen to me, and what happens if I have the same kind of glass, but I'm going to fill this first with all these small things. Okay? I'm just going to fill this up with all the small things, these little things. Okay, so if I fill this up, now this is our first glass, this is the second glass. If I fill this with all the small things first, can I put any more oranges in here? And the answer is the maximum I can put is maybe 1. And that's also sticking out, which means it's not going to get the enough space here. It's going to stick out. So these are the 2 glasses. And I want to say something here. And my point I want to make clear here is the oranges are your priorities in life. Okay? These are your main goals, the big goals. You want to become an RN. You want to start your job. You want to be financially secured. You want to make sure that you have a house and everything's ready for you and for your family. That is your big goal. Put it first. Once you fill your life, your cup with that big goals, and you work for them, or you make sure that you keep enough time, bigger part of your day, if you keep it for your big goals, you will always have time for your little ones. This little one is probably going shopping with your friend. This little one is maybe going to a movie with your family on the weekend. This one is probably just talking to your family or friends who are, who you haven't seen for some time and just want to take the time to just talk over the phone. And this might be like something where you just want to participate in a community event, or maybe a wedding, or maybe a church event, or something where you just want to be with your friends and family and enjoy. But those should come after keeping your blocks of time away for your big goals. You know what happens if you don't? If you just fill up your time with all the little things first, you saw what happened. You don't have time for your big things because you are now filled with small stuff. Is that going to make you financially rich or stable? No. Is that going to make you an RN? No. Even if it is you're trying, you're not putting full effort there. Only half of it is here. So it's not going to help you. There is a time for everything in your life. During this period, when you are here trying to make your dreams come true, make sure you do this first. Keep your cup filled with the most important thing, family, your children, or studying. That is what is important, not the little things. little things can still fit in once you have the big things done. Is that clear? Does that make sense? Right? Because after this can change, okay? Like whatever we are putting in here, as time goes, once you become an RN, you can just take one thing out and now put another one, which is your big goal now. Maybe it's buying a car yourself, or going for travel or vacation, or maybe doing masters or PhD. I would love to see that. So those kind of goals can come in here after. But again, this is not the way. If we keep thinking about the little things, we will never make time for big things. And that's not going to be okay, right? Okay, I hope I'm not so harsh, but I just wanted to make sure that we are where we are, right? Because it's very, very important. And everybody has just 24 hours. And if people are making the best out of that 24 hours, this is how. They sit down and write down what is the most important thing for me, and they give time for that. Rest everything can wait, okay? That's why phones have mute button. That's why phones have decline phone kind of thing, right? So just take care of yourself, guys. Okay, thank you so much. I won't keep you for long, but take care and make sure that we give the time to the best things in life, right? Because we need to become RNs. We need to make it work, make it happen. Remember, that's our motto. Make it happen. All right. Okay. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next week. Next week. And the flashcards are there, right? So go through the flashcards. Do as many as you can, and keep practicing. Love to you. Bye. Bye, guys. Take care. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless you.